When you critically consider the struggle between the East and the West over Africa, you can clearly see that we now have one of the biggest opportunity to liberate ourselves from Western dominance. At this particular point in time, the most powerful continent is Africa, but we fail to recognize that. Look, there were days where you talk of business partnership, the only option available for Africa was the West. Financial assistance, the West. Business, trade, and the rest, the West. And because of that, we have been bullied left, right by the West. But today we can attest to the fact that those days are over. We are in the days where it is no longer who want to deal with Africa, but who Africa want to deal with. We are right now at a stage where we can stand and say, we are no longer going to deal with you. We are going to deal with these people rather. Because now we have other alternatives. And these three nations, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, have shown the way. They switched from the West and said, guys, look, we are not going to deal with you again. We are dealing with the East. Because you have been disrespecting us. We have been dealing with you guys and you have disrespected us enough. We are switching to this person. At this point in time, Africa decide who to deal with. It is no longer the days where they decide for you. You are automated to accept everything the West is saying. We want to deal with you on our terms and conditions and then, we go for it. No. We are in the days where we can lay down our terms and conditions and say, okay, you are coming to deal with us. This and this and this, that is what you have to assign for. If you're not interested, shift. There are others who are waiting for us. As a matter of fact, we are now at the level where we are powerful enough to sanction the West. We can wake up one day and say, look, our resources are no longer crossing our borders to your country. And that settles it. We can wake up today and say, look, we no longer need your military cooperation. Pack your military and leave our soil because we are choosing different military partner. Or we are changing military partnership. Because right now, every one of them want Africa and they are approaching us. We don't go for them. They always come here. And there is so much competition between the East and the West over this continent. And this is the time to use that to become powerful. But our leaders are just in relaxed mood, They are not making proper use of the time and the season that we are in. It's just like the king of the jungle being treated like a servant. Because the king is unaware that he's a king.